Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Penelope.
The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Socially awkward teen Charlie, Logan Lerman, is a wallflower, always watching life from the sidelines until two charismatic students become his mentors. Free-spirited Sam, Emma Watson, and her stepbrother Patrick, Ezra Miller, help Charlie discover the joys of friendship, first love, music, and more, while a teacher sparks Charlie's dreams of becoming a writer. However, as his new friends prepare to leave for college, Charlie's inner sadness threatens to shatter his newfound confidence. It's kind of a funny story. Stressed by adolescence, 16-year-old Craig Gilner checks himself into a mental health clinic. Unfortunately, the youth wing is closed, so he must spend his mandated 5-day stay with adults. One of them, Bobby, quickly becomes his mentor and protege while Craig finds himself drawn to a fellow teen, Noel, who just may be the cure he needs to forget an unrequited crush.
Children moves to New York. He can't bear them growing up far away from him, and so he decides to move there as well.
Now you see me. Charismatic magician Atlas leads a team of talented illusionists called the Four Horsemen. Atlas and his comrades mesmerize audiences with the powerful magic shows that drain the bank accounts of the corrupt and funnel the money to audience members. A federal agent and an Interpol detective intend to rein in the horsemen before their next caper, and they turn to Thaddeus, a famous debunker, for help.
The Wolf of Wall Street. In 1987, Jordan Belfort takes an entry-level job at a Wall Street brokerage firm. By the early 1990s, while still in his 20s, Belfort founds his own firm, Stratton Oakmont. Together with his trusted lieutenant and a merry band of brokers, Belfort makes a huge fortune by defrauding wealthy investors out of millions. However, while Belfort and his cronies participate in a hegemonic brew of sex, drugs, and thrills, the SEC and the FBI close in on his empire of excess.
Voiceovers. To pursue his aspiration of becoming a voiceover star. Amidst pride, sexism, and family dysfunction, she sets out to change the voice of a generation. warm bodies. After a zombie becomes involved with the girlfriend of one of his victims, their romance sets in motion a sequence of events that might transform the entire lifeless world. 12 Years a Slave. In the pre-Civil War United States, Solomon Northrop, a free black man from upstate New York, is abducted and sold into slavery. Facing cruelty, as well as unexpected kindness, Solomon struggles not only to stay alive, but to retain his dignity. Hummingbird. Homeless and on the run from a military court-martial, a damaged ex-Special Force soldier navigating London's criminal underworld seizes an opportunity to assume another man's identity, transforming into an avenging angel in the process. Baggage claim. Pledging to keep herself from being the oldest and the only woman on entire family never to wed, Montana embarks on a 30-day, 30,000-mile expedition to charm a potential suitor into becoming her fiancé. The Great Gatsby. Midwest native Nick Carraway arrives in 1922 New York in search of the American dream. Nick, a would-be writer, moves in next door to millionaire J. Gatsby and crosses the bay from his cousin Daisy and her philandering husband Tom. Thus Nick becomes drawn into the captivating world of the wealthy and, as he bears witness to their illusions and deceits, paints a tale of impossible love, dreams, and tragedy. Eye origins. Eye origins follow a molecular biologist studying the evolution of the human eye. You find his work permeating his life after a brief encounter with an exotic young woman who slips away from him.
Tell us in the comments which movies you think should be added to the list and share any other thoughts or suggestions you might have. Thanks and see you soon!